Look at the Weimar Republic, the Germans, and Zimbabwe, and now Venezuela. Every time they've printed money, which we have to print money now, the U.S. does because of the Constitution, it's not going to be pretty. And so I feel for your guys, your age, because you guys are going to not only pay for it, but you're going to have to dig your way out of this one.
Yeah, it's one of those things where us as individuals, younger people need to, instead of looking towards pensions, actually look towards assets and look at ways to protect their wealth. And that's another thing I wanted to go into with you is the solutions, because we could talk about problems all day, but there are solutions out there. And I've heard you talk about it several times. I see those Lear commercials on Fox News all the time where you're talking about gold and silver. And I would like to hear your thoughts on the current gold markets and why you think gold and silver stand out above, obviously, the failure of the fiat system.
Well, I can plug my new book, Fake, coming out if I ever get it published. I just more stuff keeps coming up, so I keep changing the book, Fake. And it's going to be initially free online so people can look at it. But when I was your age, I was 25 years old. In 72. Nixon took the dollar off the gold standard in 71. So in 72, the book Fake starts with me flying my helicopter behind enemy lines into Vietnam. So I went to not North Vietnam, but the North Vietnamese had overrun our position. And so there was a gold mine in enemy hands. So my goofy co-pilot and I and a crew chief, we flew behind enemy lines to go look for gold, like idiots. So we were in this village that's overrun by Viet Cong and NVA, and we're, hey, hi, we came out of our helicopters unarmed to let them know we came as business guys, not military guys. And so we tried to buy gold then, and I realized something. I'd never seen gold because back in 72, it was illegal for Americans to own gold. So that same year, our ship was an aircraft carrier. We sailed into Hong Kong, and I bought my first gold. I think it was a Krugerrand. It was about $50. Well, today that same Krugerrand's worth $1,500, and the dollar's worth nothing. So what I always say to young people, is you want to buy what's real money, and gold and silver are God's money. And what I mean by God's money is this. Is that gold and silver were here when the earth was created. The gold, I believe, is atomic number 79, silver is 47. Gold and silver will be here when the cockroaches are dead. And gold and silver will be here long after the dollar and the Canadian dollar and the looney's gone and all this. So I've just been buying gold and silver every chance I got since I was your age. And now I have now it's a big problem called storage, and I don't keep anything in banks. I've had to fly my gold and silver to what I say safe countries. And not because not because of the country, is America so litigious that if I get sued, and if I lose my lawsuit, the SOB that wins the lawsuit has to go look for my money in some other country, which is expensive. So I've hid my gold and silver outside the U.S. in very safe places with long trails. But that's because it'll still be here when the cockroaches are dead. And the more they print money, which they probably will, the more valuable gold and silver gets. It's not that gold and silver goes up in price. It's the value in my country of the dollar going up and down. So if the dollar goes up, price of gold comes down. Dollar comes down, gold goes up. So that's why I say gold and silver are real money. And so I've been telling everybody for years, like if you have no money, start with silver. $20 for a silver coin. Canadian silver leaf, whatever you call them, yeah. But I would save that. I wouldn't save the loonie, and I wouldn't save the dollar, and I wouldn't save the yen or the yuan. So to me, that makes more sense.
What good is keeping a whole bunch of paper under your mattress when all you can use it for is, fire fodder and wallpaper, as they've seen in the past? And, it's not such a bad problem to have to not know where to store all your gold. That's a good problem to have, but all the same, it is a very real problem. You got to see kind of a monetary revolution to change the tides, and I think it seems like something's happening soon. Now, we've all been I assume all of us have been hurt significantly in the cryptocurrency markets in recent months, but that's not to say that obviously the blockchain technology, when decentralized, has a lot of great potential going forward. Obviously, it's just in its infancy. What do you think about the future of cryptocurrency?
Well, in my book, Fake, I wrote today there's three types. There's been different types of money through different times of years, centuries. Like cattle was one of the original money. That's why it's called collateral, when they that, and they have in kind, which was kinder. That if you stored your cattle with the lender, they got the kinder in kind. They got the babies. That's called interest today. So it's been going on for a long time. So the three types of money today are God's money, gold and silver. Then you have government money, which is fiat currency, the dollar, the loonie, the yen, the yuan. And then you have people's money, which is crypto. And it's really blockchain. But I agree with you, it's just in the infancy right now. And this guy Warren Buffett and his friend Charlie Munger, they call it cryptocurrency rat droppings. Well, those are the same guys. I mean, they're smart guys, but they also didn't invest in Amazon or Apple either. And now they're loading up on Amazon and Apple. So they're calling crypto rat droppings. At the same time, Singapore, which is a very sophisticated, well-run island nation, they have Bitcoin bonds and all this stuff by the government. So I think when I look at crypto, I've got to be talking to the people that know what they're talking about, not a bunch of old guys like me. That's a waste of time. But the thing I'm kind of interested about crypto is that the guys your age are mining them. And the reason I think that's interesting is that because I've listed three companies on Toronto and Vancouver stock exchanges, and I was a miner. I started a silver mine, a gold mine, and now your generation is starting Bitcoin mines or crypto mines, and it's going to alter the world forever, in a few years.
Yeah. It's pretty incredible what cryptocurrencies are. The potential there is unbelievable. However, obviously, we've seen a recent bubble burst. And obviously, you look back at the dot-com bubble and you see Amazon and you see Pets.com. Well, Pets.com didn't have fundamental value there, but Amazon did, and they had potential. And Amazon built on that potential, and after a while, they came back, and now they're stronger than ever. Whether you agree with Amazon's politics or not, it doesn't matter. The fact of the matter is they bounced back from a bubble because they had fundamental value. There's a lot of cryptocurrencies at the same time that have no fundamental value, and they're ridiculous to invest in. Just, they're scams. But then there's a lot of great cryptocurrencies out there that are trying to innovate. And this is kind of like a free market, the first real currency free market we've seen. And obviously, we're going to see the government attempt to manipulate the markets, much like they have. Like what you see here, OM? Don't forget to check the links below. GoFundMe, Patreon. We can't do it without you. Any donation is very much appreciated, especially as we are so overwhelmingly demonetized by YouTube as they bring in the ADL to flag all of our content as hate speech. Also check our Bitcoin address in the description as well as on the screen for you to scan if you please. And also check us out at Steemit at Josh Sigurdsson, the future of social media, where you get paid in the upvote of your post in cryptocurrency, Steem that is. So don't forget to check us out there and find us at Anarchapulco 2019. I know it's early, but this is such an exciting event coming up with Ron Paul, Judge Napolitano, David Icke, Larkin Rose, Jeff Berwick, all the usual characters, and it's going to be amazing. So we hope to see you there. Make sure to check the link for Anarchapulco below and use promo code WHAM to save as much as 15% on your tickets. We hope to see you there. But until next time, this is Josh Sigurdsson signing out from World Alternative Media. Find the truth, be the change.
you.